Last time on Sailing Doodles, we had a really great day, followed by a disaster as a firework blew up in my face. In this episode, we make it to the hospital, and we find out what it means for my eye. It had been about 15 hours since the incident by the time we made it to the hospital. Not exactly confidence inspiring, but hopefully they got some good doctors. One thing you shouldn't take for granted is the quality of healthcare we have access to in the United States. There was only one doctor and 2 nurses on duty, none of them eye specialists, so they patched me up as best they could and then sent me on my way. They say that there could be a little scar tissue because there's a burn that maybe eventually might require like some kind of LASIK type thing to get rid of it. But they think I should recover fine, I guess. But we're going back tomorrow to a different hospital to see an eye specialist. The staff was very friendly.
That was great.
They didn't even charge us. They're like, yeah, don't worry about it.
That's awesome. A free emergency room visit.
A real pirate needs an eye patch, so it's time to make one. This is not easy to do with no depth perception. So today we are headed to the eye specialist to give the verdict on what's going to happen with my eye. Odds are I'll have to be wearing this for at least a couple weeks, maybe longer.
You know you want to smile. You wanted to be a pirate.
No, it's like I'm really tired because like I've been using my left eye for everything for 2 days now, and it's kind of like the lazy eye thing. So it's just, you know, I'm right eye dominant, and so it's just makes me really tired just using my left eye all the time. In case I didn't explain it very well the other night, we were shooting fireworks off. We think one of them must have got damp at some point because I went to light it, and it's normally supposed to go, you know, shoot up into the air and then pop. Well, it just popped like right away, and so it was like arm's length from me when it happened, and so I got burns on my face here, up into my eye. So I can see out of my eye, but I couldn't even pass the vision. No, I mean, it'd be, hopefully this is not permanent. Lautoka is the main hospital on the western side of the island, and they actually have an eye specialty department. Before I could see a doctor, I had to buy a healthcare card, which cost $65, and I believe it covers me for the whole year. Good news, no torn retina. That's what we were really afraid of. There's lots of corneal scratches, obviously, and then there was a little bit of blood on the inside of my eye, which is why everything's been so cloudy. They said it's a level 1 hyphoma, which is like the least. They say that should get reabsorbed, that should be okay. But they want to see us again in a week, so we're gonna stick around in PG another week, and then come back to the doctor, and hopefully everything's good. If it had to happen, I'm glad it was in a place like Fiji with relatively good health care and good access to pharmacies. It's our last meal with Dad on board.
The last supper.
Last supper. He's going home tomorrow. Been a couple months or more. Thank you for helping us out and everything you've done, man.
Thanks for having me on, man.
Wish we could go out and party a little more. I mean, y'all can. I'm stuck.
No partying for me. I have a pretty long day tomorrow.
Yeah.
It starts at 4 a.m.
It starts at 4 a.m. and I get to Bangkok at midnight.
First you have to go to Australia.
Yeah, it goes to Australia, then Bangkok.
Then Singapore, then Bangkok.
And then Singapore, then Bangkok, yeah. So it's going to be a long day. He's going to sailing school with Gulf Sharks, Thailand. So if you'd like to keep track of that and his ventures after Sailing Doodles, you can follow him on Instagram. It's @SailingAwayToday.
Yay, and make sure you post a lot because we're curious about all this stuff.
Oh, I will.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yay.
It really was a pleasure and a huge help having Thad on board. Be sure to leave a comment below wishing him a fond farewell.